Hello people, Mongoose again, and this week I thought I'd do like another kind of mini review, first impressions video, and play a game that I managed to get on the cheap a few months ago, but I never really had a chance to, you know, sit and play in depth. So yeah, usually I stick to like 8-bit systems or 16-bit, usually NES or Super Nintendo because they're my favourite, but you know, I thought I'd go with a state-of-the-art system. Yeah, the PlayStation, so we'll go on original PlayStation, and it's Wing Commander 3, Heart of the Tiger. Brilliant game. On these crazy things, I'm used to cartridges, but we've got these crazy things called discs. Yeah, you store a lot of information on them, and this takes full advantage of it with the full motion video and stuff. And yeah, I mean, it's hyped up to no end on the back cover. It says turn your PlayStation into a home theatre with Wing Commander 3, Heart of the Tiger. Now that's awesome. Yeah, what else can we say about Wing Commander before we start playing it? It's got Mark Hamill in from Star Wars, so you know, let's get all the Star Wars references out the way.
Come in, Colonel. Time to put that reputation
Skywalker
to the test. Confident.
Oh my God, a galaxy far, far away. Right, so yeah, we're gonna play some Wing Commander 3, Heart of the Tiger. I think they missed a trick. They could have called it Eye of the Tiger, and maybe got Sly Stallone in on it, and you could have had Mark Hamill and Rocky Balboa, and that would have been like an awesome kind of mashup in space. But they never seen sense, and they just called it Heart of the Tiger, which seems a bit of a rip-off of Eye of the Tiger, but never mind, let's start playing some Wing Commander 3. Yay! Brilliant, so here we are on Wing Commander 3, and as you can see from the off, it's looking pretty good. Pretty much what you're going to be doing around here is pointing and clicking on, you know, different areas of the screen, depending on, you know, to attend a briefing for a next meeting there. That's to talk to Hobbs, your co-pilot. That'll take you to the lift, access different levels and stuff. So, you know, you've got this kind of point and click element that's going on at the moment, you know, before you get into the main game, which is pretty cool. What I should do is go to the simulator and run a simulation, maybe get some practice on. I've never played this game before, so probably be a good one. It says fly to the nav point and engage enemy in light fighter. Let's run the simulation then. Okay, let's go. How do we go? Alright, I think triangles to accelerate. And it says flight away area 195 at 194. Oh my God, this is going to take forever. This is it. I don't have to hold the button down. Oh look, I'm turning. I can turn, I suppose. Oh dear God. Yeah, this is really fucking tedious. Dear God, how long does this take? I swear to God, I've been sat here for about 10 minutes. I hope this is not what like the main bloody game's like. Christ. What bloody part of this is supposed to be fun? I'm just flying in a straight line in space to a bloody white mark. Jesus, kitty fucking Christ! Several thousand light years later. Holy shit, stuff's happening. I'm nearly there. I'm very close. It could be combat. Oh my God, look! There's something! Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it! But that map shit! What the hell? So this is combat, and I just got called a pathetic descendant of monkeys. I'm gonna kick your ass. Okay, so just stay on course. I don't know what to do. Am I dying? Is this Wing Commander 3? I'm confused. The lasers sound like chirping birds. Listen. Or like a dog's squeaky toy. Get him! Get him! I think I'm gonna die. Oh, I got him! Okay, so I'm still trying to kill this guy, and this is extremely tedious and not at all fun. I just thought I'd point that out. And the sound effects just suck. And he keeps calling us a pathetic descendant of monkeys!
Mission objectives accomplished.
Yay!
So, these are the mission objectives. Oh, and one last thing.
What are the mission objectives? I'm going to pick Hobbs.
Hobbs, you're on my wing for this one. Dismissed, and good luck.
I'm presuming them chairs will fill up and you'll get to pick different wingmen as the game progresses. Right, so let's fly a mission. On a mission. That looked like a very safe helmet. And off we go. Where you going, Annie? Stewie? Yeah, so this is pretty much the combat in Wing Commander. I don't know, I don't think it's that impressive. Maybe at the time it was. You know, you've got all the open space to go around in, but I find it very hard to navigate myself or know where I'm going. Also, this first person view isn't very helpful because you don't really know how wide your ship is. But screw it, let's go and see what we can blow up there. Right, so I'm having no fun on the mission, so I thought I'd just go at full speed and crash my ship into the side of this ship and just see what happens. Seems more fun. I've just flew through it! What the hell's going on there, like? Try that again. Oh my god, you just fly through the ship. Look, I'm just flying through the ship. Because, you know, physics and stuff. So then, Wing Commander 3, Heart of the Tiger on PlayStation. I played it and I didn't really like it. Yeah, it just seems a bit a lot of space in space with not much going on in between. That's kind of how I see it. I do understand how people would have liked it back at the time. You know, it's got that whole kind of elite thing going on, you know, where you've just got miles and miles of space ahead of you. But I found there wasn't really much going on in there, so, you know, controls were pretty naff as well as far as, you know, controlling your spaceship goes, and the weapons I got really on the initial ship wasn't that impressive. I'm sure I'll get better later on in the game, and maybe I didn't give it enough time, but I haven't really got the kind of time that this game wants us to spend on it, or I don't want to spend that kind of time with this game. I can see why people liked it at the time. Obviously, you know, the full motion video was a very big thing.
I promise, Colonel, never to disappoint.
Hey, Kinky. And at times it's done really well, and, you know, watching the cutscenes did build the story up. I'm sure there's a very, you know, good story going on here with lots of twists and turns, but I didn't really get a chance to get into it. But yeah, I mean, I didn't really like it. It feels more like an interactive movie, you know, with some flight, some space simulation in between, and, you know, I just didn't really like it. It's not that good, and it's not really that fun.
Yeah, like a pair of busted wing flaps.
Exactly like that, Mark Hamill.
So you got a problem with that, Chief?
No, not at all. I just didn't really enjoy the game, and I wouldn't really recommend it to anybody else, but, you know, I picked it up pretty cheap. And if you can pick it up pretty cheap, then, you know, you might as well get it. I paid 99p for this, and the sad story is it's got 49.99 on the front, so that's obviously its original price. If I paid that much for it back in the day, I'd probably be a little bit disappointed for what you actually get in the game. But it has some good aspects, but I can only really point out the bad ones. Really, they're the ones that stood out. You know, the bad sound effects. I pointed out the lasers sound like chirpy birds and stuff like that, and, you know, it doesn't lend itself very well to the whole space simulation genre, the sound effects and stuff. The music's really good, and yeah, I mean, that's about it. I've mentioned the full motion video, which is probably the only good thing that it's got going for it, and of course Mark Hamill. But other than that, you know, it's just a pretty standard PlayStation title. If you say it's cheap, pick it up, but, you know, I wouldn't recommend you going out your way to play it. So yeah, I haven't really got much else to say about it, but like I say, I mean, thank you very much for watching. I'll not take up any more of your time, but I'm the Mongoose, and that's Wing Commander 3, Heart of the Tiger, and I'm just going to sign out like I always do, and just say, you know, if you enjoyed my video, please subscribe.